It is Sunday, November 6th. I believe today would be Mom's birthday, so happy birthday. I don't forget how old she was. Maybe 61, 60. I don't remember, but same age, a little older than my Aunt Kathy, so give or take. I am going downstairs and getting myself a quick bite to eat, so hopefully I can take you along for that ride. Yeah, I have a plate as well. Gotta open up. The end. Well, yes, they're there. Easy, Leah. Easy. I know, Witty, I know. I have crazy animals. Hold on. And one out, Leah. Nope, okay. Alright. Yeah, I have an interesting day, don't I? Come on. Let me through. Thank you. What I'm doing is I'm grabbing a bowl. I am grabbing a sleeve because it's 12 what it really is. But the clocks go ahead, or is it back? Back. It goes back an hour. So no, maybe it's really one then. I do not know. I honestly don't know. And I'm grabbing. Yeah, gonna have to tell her to buy more. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Cheese. Eat a little at a time. Also gonna see if score. Getting one of these to replace. Wrong side. Ooh. Wait, that's hers, or is it? Alright, I'm taking this and score. Ha. Ha. Now, yeah, that is going to be quite a difficult feat. Because I have crackers and cheese. But I'll figure it out. See? Out of the way, dog. Put this this up here. Same with the glass. And then all I have to carry is the bar. That shouldn't be too bad, right? Ugh. Think I'll take multiple trips. One sec. I stole the arrow bar.
You're lucky because I was going down after. Bring me up a thing of juice.
What?
Bring me up a thing of juice.
I'm not going back down. I'm making a second trip down the stairs. I'm not going actually down. I will a little bit later, okay? So I was just going to the window. But I originally came down just for some crackers and cheese. Oh, you're going to have to buy more cheese. I'll put some back if I don't need it, but I just took, there was 5 there. I took them in case I was using them.
Well, I told you I'm not getting nothing today.
No, I'm saying that for later. Well, guys, that was pretty much it. Hey, guys, it is Monday, the 7th, I think, of November. And, oh, you dare. Come on now, that is my pajamas. That's my pajamas. Yeah, don't you be silly. Hello? What are you up to? And you do nothing when I have the camera on you. But yet you paw at my clothes. Yeah. Now listen. Are you trying to be silly? Ah! She's like, camera? She's like, ooh. Hey. There's you. But yeah, I am getting ready for work, so I'll see you in the next class. Hey guys, this is just like an after work update. I did pretty good. I went in and we're doing just bingo now. The ribbon is done. But there was a memorial for a certain former client. I forget her name, but I'm not going to use it. I never met the person because she was retired, I think, for several years. But there was like in a life celebration. But anyway, that was the only thing out of the blue difference, and I wasn't even there, so. But yeah, I stayed for sign language today too. Although I find my focus is very good when it comes to that. I could be extremely focused in things, but that at this time just wasn't a thing at this point. Maybe I'll get more used to it. And I mean, actually, now that I think about it, sometimes I'm not focused at all unless I'm just playing a game, right? But even then, I'm only focused on one thing or the other. Like if I'm doing a Let's Play for you guys. Like, if I watch a movie, I don't always stick right through the movie. I usually rewind it. I mean, sometimes I could pay attention for a certain amount of time, but then I'm just like, done. You know what I mean. But anyway, my aunt was at the dollar store. I'm not going to do a dollar store haul because, for one, I wasn't in there and there's not much of a variety. It would just be a quick video. So, my aunt got me 10 of these Pokemon cards finally got some more of them to open for you guys. I have more. I do have more Pokemon cards, but I want as many as I can because Yu-Gi-Oh! Was overhauling the Pokemon, so I thought I'd have a little more Pokemon there for the channel and such. But I just cannot believe that next week is game week. But it's funny, it's this silly, this may sound silly to you guys, but I keep having this weird, like, craving for the game, but then having this weird worry that, nope, there's no more left. Like, because when we reserved it or whatever, we put away $5 per game. And that was it, because there was really no pre-order value at that time. So they said we could. So we gave them $5 for two copies and said we'd buy it. But I half worried that everyone else who pre-ordered it for more, and then they get ahead value. I just somehow, how this probably won't happen at all. It probably will end up going good. But sometimes you have those many bad feelings that I may not get it. But I mean, I suppose I will eventually, but I want to get it when it's out. Like, I've been waiting for 9 months for it. And I don't know, but I guess, like, once it's done and over with, then that wait will be done and over with. Then what else will I wait for? I suppose. But you know how when something is so close yet so far, this is how it feels. Like, I have 5 more work days before I could actually relax, in a way. Like, I have 2 more this week and 3 more on the week of the game. And even then, once I'm done with work, next week there's a day, Thursday, between the game and, getting it. But what am I going to do that Thursday? I teased maybe I'll sneak into work and say, do you need any help? No, that isn't allowed. But I mean, you know how it feels like when there's nothing to do and you have a whole day to wait for something and you're like, all the news coming out on the game just makes the wait even worse. Right? And I'm sure Japan, with luck, will get them early for them. So, I mean, I can't say, yes, it's happened before where Japanese has gotten special privileges because that's where it was made. But, yeah, with my luck, though, they'll probably have it released somewhere earlier, right? And I'll see people playing it and, I am just, because this sounds like, yes, it's different, and for me, it's hard to accept changes sometimes, but for this, I think it'd be a really good thing, because I love the old formula too, but it is about time that it stepped up into something different, and it sounds different in a good way. It isn't just saying hopefully there'll still be tons of battles in the game, but it won't be just battle, beat the gym leader, you earned a badge. It'll be do a trial and beat, like, certain regulations and earn a privilege or whatever it is. Like, I don't know how they're going to, like, what they're going to show that when you complete a trial, like, what they're going to give you to represent that, but hopefully it's good, because, later, like, gyms will come into it later, apparently. You try to create it, and you create a league in a way. And I'm interested how that's going to take place. But it showed, like, I watched a video where I guess Datamine released a list of things, like Pokemon that will appear on a certain island. And for one, I think the Melee, there's already 121, 16 7th generation, about 93 or 95 pre-generation Pokemon, and I think 40-something Alolan forms. So, it's exciting, like, and some of them are included evolutions, I think, too. So you'd find the pre-evolutions and then be able to use the evolutions. And so far, just on that island, I like what they're showing. It's good. The only downside is that a couple of the Pokemon that I really, like, they might be given in a distribution event, maybe in the game. But, one of the Pokemon that I want isn't in that island. So I might have to get it on another island. Let's hope that isn't the starting island. Well, let's hope it is, let's hope it isn't. Because, if not, either way, one of the Pokemon I want will not be on that island. Like, I know for sure that Alolan Raticate is on that island, as one of Rattata and Raticate. but Rockruff isn't, which is one of the Pokemon I mentioned in before. Like, you'll see it later that I want on my team. Those two Pokemon I do, especially on Moon. Like, Rockruff is more important to me in Moon than it is in the other, because I just think the design is downright cool. Let's just hope I don't regret it. And as you've seen by now, Alolan Raticate, I've edited it to be a second mascot along with Umbreon. I don't know why, but it just stands out to me. Maybe Umbreon did a little bit, but I never had a Pokemon that just stood out to me. I just love the form of Alolan Raticate. I mean, I love the old one too, but sorry, that one just takes the cake. And hopefully he'll be just as useful. The other one was really useful. Let's hope that him becoming a dark type as well doesn't take things away from that. But hopefully it will just make him 10 times better. I mean, really good against dark type, or against psychic types. Like he already had Bite, which was a dark type. Which making him a dark type makes sense in that way. And, like, I'm just more than excited for this. Maybe seeing this new area will show me ideas of what I want for my team, because there are tons of cool Pokemon for previous generations put in this game that would just make the team better. Like, for example, I think they say you can get a Munchlax. They never showed Eevee yet, but I think that is a Pokemon in another island. But as in the island I saw, there was Happiny, there was Munchlax, like in the normal variant, I believe. I'm trying to think. Interestingly enough, there's Spinarak and Ladybug. This will be interesting, how they'll be used. Like, let's hope they have better stats or something in this game, because they're putting sub-weak Pokemon in there. Like, they included Love-Disc. Love-Disc! I mean, okay, fair enough, it does fit the theme, right? Because it's an ocean-based island, but let's hope that the game makes up for those little instances in other ways. I just hope they do, because there's some weak Pokemon. Let's hope there's something we could do with them. Like, maybe there's going to be a new box feature or something that can include all the Pokemon, that maybe Love-Disc will be useful in something. Like, I don't know. I mean, I suppose one good thing about Love-Disc, at least in the prior generations, was they have heart scales. So I don't know if they'll be useful in Sun and Moon or whatnot, if they'd be easy to be accessed. Because in X and Y, it was so easy to access if you had Thief, right? And you had a Pokemon and you were patient enough. Like, it was easier than in prior generations. Let's hope this game is a good change for Pokemon, and they continue with these changes. I mean, but then again, even if this is a one-time deal, hopefully it's a really great one-time deal. It's something that we can play over and over, because it looks like there's a whole bunch you can do, because you have the 4 main the trials, whatever, on each island, and in the after game, it looks like there's a whole bunch you can do too. So let's hope they make this a game that has endless replayability. Like, you could make the gyms, do the Elite Four after the main game, and I have no problem with the Elite Four not being an after game thing. As long as they fill the main game with some good story and good trials. Like, I know the demo that I played was just a little snippet of what we're getting. So let's hope that, that wasn't bad. That was pretty good. Let's hope that the actual game is better, though, than that. Let's hope that the trial events or the goals are decently challenging, fascinating. Like, I love the use of the camera. I'll just have to remember to switch in my SD card, because my old one doesn't allow me to take pictures anymore. So, yeah. So I'm going to have to be able to learn to transfer photos from that, for I can keep on using it. I'd love the idea of, I'd love it if we'd be able to take pictures of all the Pokemon that appear, to a degree. Because I would just love it to be like a Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Sun and Moon. That would be, the only downside is that you have to learn to really get good at it, because in the trial and the demo, I sucked. I was lucky they recognized the photo I took as a photo. Because literally, like, they weren't, like, I couldn't get a good angle on them. I was like that in Pokemon Snap, too. Why am I asking so much about Pokemon Snap when I sucked at the original? But then again, the angles are better in the 3DS, and it isn't as, like it's, what is it, glitchy. Like, with the Snap, your cart would keep going forward. Let's hope, like, the options in this game are a little more playable. Because it would be so awesome to take pictures of the Pokemon in the 3D forms. I would probably fill up my SD card again. And then I'd probably put them all on my computer. Then I would override my computer. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good idea either. But come on, if you had a chance to get a picture of a lot of the Pokemon, would you? I mean, I would just love to take your pictures over and over and I'm looking for a Pokemon Snap too. That's probably what I'm looking for. As a no, I mean, I'm looking forward to the whole game, though. I mean, like, I don't know why. I mean, I felt strong about the other games before, but I've never felt, I mean, literally, legitimately so excited for a game. This shows a lot of promise, and let's hope it doesn't, like, prove me wrong or let me down. Let's hope this is one of the best games they've made. Yes, there's no Pokemon following you from what I see, but that is fine. I mean, if everything else is as good as it is, then I could forgive them for that. I mean, it'd be awesome, but you could ride Pokemon, so they gave you something. It's just not the Pokemon you caught. That's the only downside to that. But it looks like they're removing HMs. And it's pretty much said it. So that is a big step for Nintendo. Let's hope that mechanism will stay. Let's hope any future games will have that mechanism. Find compromises, even if it's not, like, normal. Right, even if it's not the same from here. If they find another way to do it, to eliminate HMs, or even make HMs usable on their own. In a way, like an axe or something, like something similar. I mean, okay, I'm getting into a rant here. But anyway, guys, I did pretty good at work. Again, got some cards. So I will see you in the next clip. Hey, guys. It is Tuesday, November 8th, and I didn't do very much today. I went to work. I did do art, which I was still finished painting the picture. I still have some more to do with the other week's picture. We did some shredding, work other than that. And I watched a bit of the new Nostalgia Critic review today. Really wasn't much that I actually did to show, so I apologize for that. But maybe I'll have more tomorrow. I'll see you in the next clip. Hey guys, it is Wednesday, November 9th, and yes, I woke up to Trump being president. I'm not going to make a whole video on this again. I've really thought about it for a bit, and I nearly stayed off of work because, like, for some reason, something was stressing me. Either that or something else. But I decided I am going to push myself to go in today for starters. My aunt kind of knows, but kind of doesn't. So I will let her know when I'm ready. I'm just not getting ready fully until 12. That way I could just get out, and be ready kind of just in time. But anyway, while I'm at it with a half hour to spare, I thought I would, update you guys. Now, this part of the vlog is not going to be a big rant about Trump being president. Because as I said, I sat down for a while, and then I thought, well, he may have made a few remarks, but it really does not affect Canada as much as we all think it's going to. It's more the fact that Americans may want to flee America. And yes, Trump may be president, but I watched a video that helped me perspective a lot of it, that there's other people Trump has to go through to completely do something, right? It'd be up to those people, those electives or whatever, to decide whether something will stand, in a way. So, in other words, Trump just can't, like, for example, start war or, like the wall, maybe. I don't know how the wall is going to work. But any big decisions usually doesn't just go through Trump. he's just like, he's the president, not like the king or queen or the you know what I mean? Like, there's still rules that he has to follow to a degree, and there's a chance that if he doesn't follow them, he'll be, I forget what they call it, but that means he'll have a chance to lose presidency. So he'll have to be careful or very sneaky to do anything against that rulings. So I'm not saying Trump is a terrible person. I think so with all my heart, but as I said, Hillary was not a saint either, and perhaps, maybe, he might be able to do what he says. Like, I mean, there were many things I disagreed with, the whole building a wall, because there was, like, U.S. residents can be just as bad as immigrants. The whole women thing, being able to grab them by the, you know what. The whole speech 2 years ago about the autism community and the link between vaccinations and autism, like, per se. And, like, and him making fun of the handicaps was a big one, too. I mean, he even threw out recently someone with CP, or cerebral palsy, out of his rally. But how am I going to sugarcoat all that? But maybe with rules set there, he may not be the worst choice. Maybe he could be the lesser of the two evils. But all I could say is we just really have to wait and see. I mean, when you think about it, we were literally between a rock and a rock. No soft space. No soft place. Like, a rock and a rock, pretty much. Like, if anyone else were there besides Hillary, anyone, like, if Obama decided to run again and stay in, or heck, even if Donald Duck, which I know he's a fictional character, yeah, don't sue me, went in, like, if anyone that wasn't already hated at least went in, Donald may have looked like the most evil person on earth. And no way no one would have voted for him. But I could kind of see between him and Hillary, maybe, just maybe, why he was voted. The only thing I don't see, besides what I said about how insensitive he was and how he's a narcissist, is that he never had political experience. Like, he has a lot of money, but political experience, I don't know how that's gonna go. I mean, as I said, like, some people do think that he was the lesser of the two evils, although at least Hillary had a little political experience. So, I don't know. Personally, as I said, I am not going to get myself really worked up about it anymore, unless something really dreadful does happen around here, like Canada. It was your choice, people. Just saying. And there's 4 years, so maybe in the 4 years you'll see whether your choice was proper or right, or if there was a mistake made. And hopefully in 2020 there'll be a better choice, to be president. I mean, right at this point, maybe the right choice was made. Maybe he could do something different. But my opinion on him as a person will never change. Maybe he might be an okay president, but he is definitely not an okay person. As I said, I have sympathy for you guys, but we'll just see how 4 years does to ya. And pretty much I'll go back on something else, which I don't know what is, because I pretty much may have backed myself into a corner here, but I'm just saying that in a sense I do respect your decision. But let's hope that in 4 years either he does really well, that he could prove he could be a president, or everyone who voted for him will learn. Now, I understand that everyone was put in like literally two hard spots. So some of them only voted because he looked like the better choice. But I meant the Trump supporters from the beginning who had no knowledge of how bad this campaign was, right? Like, who always were Trump supporters, liked his ways. Hopefully something will happen that will change your views. But for the ones who just felt cornered, that's alright. I understand. I know some good people from the US who probably would prefer him over Hillary, and that's fine. But let's just hope you don't lose a lot of residents. I mean, and let's hope that Trump at least learns that other cultures that are fine. I mean, yes, there's bad people in all races. I mean, like, even the whitest people can have dark thoughts. So, let's just hope that he learns something, that he learns that maybe not all immigrants are bad. Maybe he can learn to compromise his ways with America's ways. That maybe, yes, they could be more careful with who they let in. Maybe do a background check on the individual rather than the race. I'm just saying, I could see in a sense where Trump is going, but yeah. Okay, this vlog has become a Trump rant, but Trump, more of a Trump suggestion this time, since I know it's something that I'm going to have to, well, not me really, because I'm a Canadian, but we're all going to have to deal with, so trying to find a balance there. Although it's hard to when everything in the media is him. I mean, is that their goal? To brainwash everyone in some way to think one way, shape, or form because of the media? Yeah, that might be another of my opinion about media in general. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next clip.
You gotta come down and turn the light on so you can see
Alright,
it.
hold on. I cannot believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh.
Did you get
Hey guys, an after work update. I actually did get into work. I recorded some. I was originally going to stay home, but I changed my mind and went in. I was not in the computer lab there for most of the day, cause there was quite a bit done, I guess. So they were just doing nothing. So I went to Timmy's after that, watched some videos. Not much else really happened. Try to remember. Well, there is one little update. It's about my laptop. It's been going back and forth with some issues. First, the Sims wouldn't work again. So, then the audio of the computer wouldn't work. I do not know if it's the same now, but then, but just back up, and I'm just backing up a minute. Then after I messed around with some things, used the fix-me stick, that didn't help things at first, messed around with the settings a little bit, I managed to get the audio to work, and even this, I got to play The Sims for a little bit, and I don't know, I turned it off since, for the night, but even with that, I would hear, a mist, not a bzz, but a buzzing, but misty air, like when air's just blowing in a way, but just not as loud. I could hear a faint sound of that. So I don't know if that would ever take in the recordings or if I would just hear it. But And if you do hear that sound in future recordings, I apologize. But if I can get the rest of my computer working, then that's just a little compromise to it. I just, like, as I said, I want the rest of my computer to work. I want to hear the game audio, for you to still hear the game audio. I want to be able to play The Sims 4, because I do have a Let's Play on that. And I'm thinking, what the heck is happening with my Sims 4 game? I mean, really? Don't turn it into The Sims 3, please. Because then I'll have to rely completely on The Sims 2, and I do not want to just do that. And the series is just getting good for The Sims 4, so it better not fail me now. But, yeah, I do got, like, there is going to be a bit of an, I might make myself a channel update later, and this is just for April and on, I believe. I have no idea, like, will this say, you know what, in this vlog, you're going to get, this part of the vlog, you're going to get a little mini channel update for April, as of now. I might make one for later, but as of now, that whole, the Monster Ranchers transition to the Pokemon Red Rescue Team is not going to happen until April 3rd or April 10th. Can't remember, one of the two, but it's in April. But until then, you will still be filled with content for those days. You'll be getting a lot of The Sims 4 content for them, but I just decided I didn't want to overtank both Let's Plays right now. So I decided just to wait until there was an open spot to start the Red Rescue Team LP. So that's a few months from now. But you still have plenty of Monster Rancher, so there's only going to be like a month difference. Not even that. A month, like maybe half a month of difference. So I'm doing pretty good there. You got plenty of The Sims 4 and The Sims 2 both to back you up. So that's pretty good. Also, you might get the Legend of Zelda on those days. I don't know. Like, I don't know if they'll still be there or not. But also, another part of the mini update is that The Walking Dead Season 2 officially has a release date, which is, I think, March 10th. I think. I'm pretty sure it's March 10th. But it's in March, I know that. So that will start around that time. I said, I'm still going, like, with this new computer thing going on, I really hope that I can get everything sorted out where I can just start and feel confident with these Let's Plays. At least I have a lot of backed up and some most uploaded. I am still working on the Gates to Infinity. Thing is, I have to be able to level up my Pokemon in companion mode a little bit, so I'm doing a lot of that off screen, but I might show a day or two in just companion mode, for filler. But I got 16 of those pre-recorded, but I want to finish this time I want to finish the game before I start uploading. Everything else that is like any DS emulator one can be compromised, but any system game that I am unsure whether I'd finish, I'd rather finish, so I can actually have that uploaded. Now, I am pretty sure I am going to stick to Games to Infinity. I just have to play through it, but have to be there to record certain parts. Like I did with... Okay, I do have to record a lot more than I did with the Super Mystery Dungeon for its review, but I have to be there just to record the story and some filler days once in a while. And then, do it as an LP, but at the same time I want to be at a decent level when I take on the final boss. Well, I do and I don't. I mean, the items aren't as scarce, in a way, in this game and in Super Mystery Dungeon. The thing is, it's better to level up a little bit more in this game than it is in Super Mystery Dungeon because the items are useful but not as. Like, you need to be able to get abundance of them which is hard to do with the rare items or the useful items. So I'm working on that. I'm trying to get myself, like, you're missing a lot of paradise build, but I will give you a tour when it's done, because I'm trying to get all the, I'm getting up a pretty high rank. I'm in platinum rank at this point, but lead you up to some of that later. And, like, when it comes to rank, and I'm going through the harder dungeons now to level up my main two players once they get back into story mode. Like, it's hard to level up, guys. It isn't as hard as the Super Mystery Dungeon, but it is, and you can have plenty of time once you're in companion mode, but it is tedious. It is tedious. And that's just for you and your partner alone. The thing is, you were given some pretty strong allies in the game. That's true. But you want you and your partner to have a decent, use as well. And the best thing about the game, though, is the fact that they level up every Pokemon you recruit it. But that even then, that doesn't really help when you want to get extra experience or whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to figure that out, because I want to be at a decent level for the final boss in the game and to be able to fly. I don't want to fly literally through the game, or I don't want to breeze really through the game, but I want to be okay. I want to be survivable in the game, where I don't have to go, I'm lost. What am I going to do? I keep losing. Yeah, I mean, I want to be a little more professional when I'm doing a Let's Play, so I want to kind of level up as much as I can. I think at this point I might be able to continue a little further into the game, but at the same time, I would rather be more careful. Maybe I'll look up in a walkthrough what a recommended level is or something. Because my Pokemon right now are level 17, okay, a bit higher, because they have 0 to the next level, and they've been like that for a little bit, so they might gain a level or two, but I want to hopefully gain 2 or 3 for them for the game. So I'll just have to see how it works. But anyway, guys, as I said, I did good at work. There really wasn't very much that went on today. I said the biggest thing is I almost didn't go, but I decided to go. And, as I said, I'm excited because next week is game week, but I just have to survive through work. For me, that's the biggest thing. So anyway, guys, I will see you in the next clip. Don't you act adorable. 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 Yeah, really? Just go do what you're doing. Oh, Miss Poser. Miss Poser. Miss Poser? Yeah? High five. Hi. Hi. Okay then, I'm not looking at ya. You should win a nominee. Yeah, you should. You should win a Oh, giving me that sly smile. Giving me that sly smile. Yeah? I'm so glad you're comfortable in my spot. Now, where were we? Oh, we were just nowhere, right? We were just nowhere, right? We were just nowhere, right? Of course. Just see, she's in my spot. Are you in my spot? You're in my spot. Oh, that doesn't bother you, does it? Not at all. What's that? Is that a cell phone? Is that a cell phone? You don't care, do ya? You act all adorable when the camera's not on. Yeah, guys, that's what animals are for ya. Oh, yeah. Oh, so satisfied. Yeah. Sorry, you're not sleeping on me. You're not sleeping on me. Yeah, guys, guess I'll see you in the next clip. Hey, guys, it is Friday, November 11th. It is Remembrance Day. I think the U.S. has Independence Day either on the same day or another day. But for Canadians, happy Remembrance Day. I think this part of the vlog is just going to be more of I know I talk a lot, but it's going to be more of not a rant, but kind of a word to think about. And I will do a bit about Remembrance Day. Like, some people these days don't give veterans the respect they deserve. Like, I've read articles, I've read posts about a veteran being homeless. You'd think that someone would do something to help someone who served the country so well. So if you ever see, heck, I'm not saying that if you ever met an elderly man on the street and found out he wasn't a veteran, just to drop every act of kindness you do. That's the thing. If you see someone on the street at all, you should learn about them. Like, maybe they did do something great. And just to give them a little bit of a helping hand, whether it's enough to buy tonight's meal, or maybe if they have family. But then again, if they had family with a good house, do you think they'd help them? But there's just many things you can do. Also, there is something I'm going to bring up. I'm not going to say the information, the details of this, because this is private in a way. But I want to bring up and talk about individuals who want to take their own life and how people perceive them. Now, people will always say, oh, what about your family? What about what you could be doing, what you have more life ahead of you. And I'm not saying that oh, we'd all miss you. Some people would say it's selfish for you to leave them behind. But it goes both ways, guys. I know a lot of people would mean well. In a way, they genuinely wouldn't want to lose the person, but it's selfish of them to think it's that easy for the individual thinking of committing suicide. They do not know what's going on. Some individuals are even really judged on who they are beforehand. And if they want to just leave this world behind, are judged for it if they make it. One thing I put it all for all of you to think is, if you know anyone like this, if there ever is a time they attempt their life but live, treat them, don't growl at them, don't say, how could you do this to us? Say everything positive that you want to say to them. Say to them all the good things that they are good at, that they know they would be good at. The point is, if they took their life, if they actually did take their life and succeeded, you wouldn't be saying these things at their funeral. So if you wouldn't be saying something at their funeral, don't say it to them if they're actually here with you. I mean, this isn't really going on in the situation that I'm talking about, really, but this is just for future references to anyone. Also, and this is on my own accord, when I'm on Facebook, I often scroll past a lot of things, a lot of people's comments, their posts. I will look at certain articles. That's usually what I like to do. But there are some times where you shouldn't ignore a post. Even if you said something like, oh, you need someone to talk to for like a few minutes, or no, you're a great person, oh, you got me, or oh, I may be busy a lot, but you got me. For example, like, as I said, I'm one to talk, and I'm just learning this myself, or feeling this myself. But, like, especially if you know the person really well. I mean, even if you don't, right? Say something to brighten the person's day, like if they're feeling down. I'm not saying to comment on every single post, but if you feel someone is not right, if something isn't right, go and say something that would make the person feel good. But say it in a genuine way. Only say something that you know is true to yourself and that individual. Don't say something to sugarcoat things. Like, if the person is a really good artist, and you know that, they know that, say that. Well, your art is really well, and I like to do art sometime, or you could maybe you could teach me about art, or for example, you were having a rough time and this person talked to you. You'd be like, well, you're a really good listener. You really seem to understand me. Like, don't just, like, if the person isn't good at art, if this person is the situation that I just said, and you said, oh, but they're a good artist, and it was not true, they could tell you're just trying to say something. Like, say something from your heart that is genuinely connected to that person. Some people just feel, and do not worry, I am fine. There's nothing in the way wrong with me that way, but I just felt I needed to talk about this situation. Some people feel there's no point in their life. Some people think that the struggle is way too much and that they'd be better off gone. And guys, it isn't just in high school or middle school or even elementary for very rare occasions. It's not just the school years that is affected by it. You can be in your 40s, maybe not as much your 50s, not saying that unless something bad really happens, but you could be a young adult, a middle-aged. It happens to everyone. And people will say, well, your life gets better. In a lot of the cases, it does. Like, it can. Like, but even in high school, you can't judge them. But not for every, yes, a lot of the time, if it was based on bullying, life will eventually get better. And I'm not saying it will happen right away, but it does. But if it's a person in their late mid-20s to 30s and this is still going on, this feeling, then maybe to them their life may not be getting better. And my point is, yes, in some ways it may seem selfish if they do take their own life or they attempt to, but they're doing it, I believe, because they feel they're not worthy of being here, that they just make their family and their friends' life worse by being around. They have a lot of pain and they want to get out of it. I've read an article recently about a guy asking about assisted death because, well, then again, he was literally in chronic pain. But I mean, that can happen, but they wouldn't do anything. They have some rules that are allowable, but for mental health, it is not. And I'm sure half of these people, if it was legal, they would go to that route after talking to their family or whatever. But they really feel there's no choice. Maybe they also tried to be happy, but They just couldn't. So I'm just saying, anyone out there who has individuals like that, or if you're feeling that way, if you're feeling that way, I'm saying that I would not judge you. You might have something out there that's still worthyful, but I do not judge you if you don't feel that way. And also those who do have individual families like that. I do know how you would feel if you lost those loved ones. I'm not saying that it's wrong for you to love or to worry, but should not treat, if they survive, do not treat them as if you would at their funeral. You would really miss them. Give them all the help that they can give and the understandings they can give. And love them. I'm not blaming any side of the situation. I'm only bringing out that people in this scenario really feel they have no choice. And that they shouldn't be treated as villains for trying to selfishly take their lives and go away from others. They are just doing what they feel is right, in the only way they can figure it out. So, but still, if only I had the number, but in future references, if you ever, I am not saying to those individuals that want to take their life that life may not be that life isn't worth living. If you do everything you can before you decide it. There are suicide prevention hotlines. There are many things that can help. But, as I said, I am a 50-50 split on this. And all this isn't in my opinions, this is just an extra clip here in the vlog, just to say it there. I don't know what the numbers are to those hotlines, so I don't think I'm able to really give anything. But that was just my 2-word sense on it. I will see you in the next clip. Oh, nope, she'll come in and she'll see what I'm up to.
Yeah, but she was sitting there, wasn't she?
No, she was by the door. Oh, going back out? Okay, go back out and bark at the neighbors. Or,
Well, that's okay then.
no, I mean, she looked like she wanted back out. You silly, that is not yours to play with. You might as well record a little of that. Oh, I'm going to try to keep it out of the mess.
No,
But
that's just her mess.
Oh, okay, that's true.
As long as you say that she just did it.
Oh, yes, look what you just did, Leah. You know, that was caught on there, too. I might have to edit your talk. Oops, and then I have to edit my talking out.
Well, don't get my cigarettes in there. My ashtray.
What?
Don't get that ashtray in there.
I'll try not to. You just mentioned you had one. So now they know you.
No, I don't care that they know. It doesn't look nice.
Yep. See. How's my boo-boos? How is my boo-boos? Holding on to the railing, boo-boo. Yeah. Aren't you just a sweetie? Yeah? Oh, what's so entertaining up there? Yeah. Yeah, get down! Get down from there! Give me that. Ugh. Give me. Ooh. No. You know you're not supposed to be up there. You know better. You know better. Now, come here. Get away from there. Need a pee? Bye. Hello, Your Highness. Hello. I have opened the door. I've opened the door. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, of course. You just want me to record you or watch you out here, right? Well, I see ya. Not very well, but I see ya. Come on, boo-boo. Come on, boo-boo. Time to come in. Time to come in. Are you serious, Leah? Okay then. Goodbye. Oh, that got ya. I got you real good.
Just sitting there, looking at the door.
What?
Just sitting there.
She was sitting there and she scratched. And then so I said, "Are you coming in?" And I finally was like, "Okay then, bye." Ah! Get you that no. That no. Yeah, you get into that living room. You get into the living room. You be good. I see you there. I kind of. Go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. She's like, what? Yeah, don't you wag your tail. So what are you up to tonight, Leah? Are you trying to take down some jackets now? Oh, or are you just seeing whose scent is on them? Oh, thought I'd warn you I'm recording now, but I'm and you're shaking your head no, and she's whining.
No.
Oh.
You'll sit on me, I'll move. Get up. What are you doing?
Oh.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah, don't you think about it.
Get back.
Sit there.
There,
You
have a
big
shoe.
goof. You're a big goof. She's like, are you letting her have that tube?
Yeah.
Okay, because she put it awful close to her. Hello? What a cute little picture. Well, not a picture. More a video. I can't resist. Some of these cute moments are so cute. Yeah, you're a cute doggy. Oh, darn, I missed. Yeah, Leah, you're comedy gold. Yeah, I probably should have turned on the light or the flash. Oh well. Oh, what is it now? What is it? Is it okay if I let her out front? Yeah. Alright. Go say hi to the neighbor dogs. Say hi for me. Oh, dear. Winnie wanted in. Well, good for you, Winnie. Come on. You can get up. You can get up. Bye. Bye, Leah. Come on. Hi, boo-boo. Let's see, is there any... There we are. Enjoy your food. Queen. Cleaned the litter box today too. Hey guys, it is Saturday, November 12th. I think it is. I apologize if it isn't, but you'll see above anyway. I didn't do very much today. I watched some videos. I actually edited some videos pretty much. I'm trying to think. This is also going to be the ending part of the vlog, so yeah, week 24. But I'm really going to be cheering once next week starts, because it's not only the week of the game, but the 25th week. Let's hope I can do quite a bit in that week to make it a decent one. I still got 3 more weeks. I'd be terrified if I did. I only got 3 more days of work until the day before the game, and then I can have the day before the game off. Like, it still blows my mind that it's getting even closer and closer. I bet you this week coming will be the longest week I've ever had. Like, I've been literally waiting for this for, 8-9 months? And with everything being released over and over and over, you think I know the game here and out now. Yeah, but no, I don't know. They released a lot of Pokemon, but they didn't and some gameplay, but they didn't really release a lot of the actual gameplay. So I don't know what's going on. Like I'm just so excited. I'm definitely gonna have my 3DS charged right on the bat. I will have the SD card I need in to start playing, because I may want to take pictures with the Poke Finder. I think, or the Rotom Dex, that still is yet to be discovered how that's going to be really affecting the game, other than the capture feature. I'm ashamed, I never played through the game, through the demo completely, but I just want to save a lot of it for the game. Just the excitement. And at least I know I get Greninja. That is a positive. But I was gonna say, I'm psyched. I'm debating, I might start recording a Let's Play when I get the game, but it's not gonna be released for months on end. I'm gonna just play it and record it, but I don't know whether to do Sun or Moon. Because I really, I want to have a personal gameplay as well, but at the same time, I don't know what Pokemon will appear, and I want to know what is exclusive and what isn't. But I'm thinking maybe Moon to be the Let's Play, because that will be guaranteed I'll get Pokemon I want. I do not know. At least you'll have an idea what my team will be to begin with. Or do I want to make a completely random team for you guys? As I said, there's a lot of possibilities. I'll be right into that game for a while, so I might have to record some more videos to top off the wait. I mean, you guys do have plenty of months of videos to watch, but for me, I'm the type of person that I want to be always on top of things. I am OCD like that. It's funny, my room could be hit, look like it's hit by a tornado or such, but when it comes to my channel, I am really OCD. I have to always keep on top of it. I always worry about it, no matter how far ahead I am. We're only into part, that's up, 30-something. Early 30s of the South Park one, but I do have all of it recorded to 42 parts. So I have several weeks left of that, for example, but I'm still thinking of, The Walking Dead. I got 2 weeks of that for you guys. Now, 2 weeks, this is only going to be a 1 episode per week Let's Play, just like South Park and the other Walking Dead. So I got 2 episodes, for 2 weeks. So I have at least another 7 weeks or so, maybe a bit more, of South Park, plus 2 of The Walking Dead. So Friday I'm good for a while. But I still have to record videos for, some of the other days, some of the later months. Like, I'm well into 2017 with some of my videos, but I still want to keep on track as much as I can. And I always get plenty of new ideas that aren't Let's Play related that I love to do, like countdowns and reviews and different other things that I want to try for you guys. Like, I want to make my channel kind of a variant channel, but I want to put everything I have in my heart into it all. Like I said, I am gonna have plenty of Let's Plays for sure, but I want to make my channel a little also like different variants. You know what I mean? But make sure I have something that is well done for you guys. I've had my errors here or there, and I do make my mistakes, but 2 mistakes do mean hard, right? But then again, mistakes do mean carelessness too. Both. Like, it also proves I'm not perfect, and I'm not. Trust me, anyone who thinks that they're perfect has a real ego. Just saying. But anyway, guys, I think that is about my ending clip. Like, I'll hopefully get as much as I can out for next week's vlog, but I'll be so excited about Sun and Moon that'll probably be a lot of my conversation. So, just a warning in advance, and I apologize for that too. At least once I get the game, hopefully I'll settle down, or I'll be 10 times worse talk about how awesome the game is, or on the unfortunate case that I actually do not like it. Let's hope that is not the case, or I'll be hearing a lot of boos. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video.